can't see you. Unless I'm mispronouncing the name. D to the I-O-R? Yeah. Where you at? I can't see you. Could you join me? Could you join me up here? Am I saying the name wrong? Was I saying it wrong? Dior. See, I knew that. I was testing you to see if you knew that. Give it up for Dior. She comes up here. How you doing? I'm nervous, but it's okay. Before we started this whole show off, I made this little prediction here in the envelope. Leave that right there. Dior, this deck of cards has a bunch of symbols. These symbols repeat the ESP symbols. The ESP symbols repeat circle, cross, star, wavy lines, and square over and over again, 5 times to make 25 cards, okay? What I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you take that face down. I'm gonna turn my head this way. I want you to just turn face up one at a time until you feel like you wanna stop, okay? Just go off an impulse, and whenever you feel like you wanna stop. Right here? Right here? Okay, take that card, and you can show it to everybody because it's open prediction pretty much. So before we start anything off, I had a prediction sitting right here. I'm not gonna touch that until the end, okay? Dior, you have the circle, I believe it was? Circle. Now you could have chose any of these symbols, right? Any one of these. Any one of them. You came to the circle. That's when you want to stop. I want you to just sit there and look cool. Because people know that I am also a spoken word artist as well. I'm going to have this in plain view. I want you to hold it like that. It'll be important in a second. And just keep that facing the audience, yeah, just like that. I'm gonna jump down. I don't like being on stage. Makes me feel like I'm bigger than everybody else. I don't like feeling like I'm bigger than everybody else. I feel like we're all equal. So, I need to get this off my chest. So this is what I'm gonna do. I've been clean for a couple of months now. But it seems like everyone around me seems to be falling into the same sort of addiction. It's like it's holding them down to the ground and has them picking around looking for just a little bit, knowing that they will never, ever, ever, ever in their life be able to quit. For me, I've been clean for a couple of months now, but every time it's around me, every time it's in my area, it just pulls a trigger. Makes my mouth water, makes my skin tingle, makes me itch, wishing it can course through my body all over again. It makes me feel like I need it all over again. But I keep distracted, chewing on these toothpicks that taste a lot like magic. I'm chewing on them and I'm chewing on them, but they don't seem to be doing any kind of favors for me. Induced hypnotic therapy bring me back to a trance, but it seems like that only makes the feeling worse. And being trapped inside of someone's mind only makes me feel like they're going through the same addiction and it's coursing through each and every one of their brain's veins. I wish I could tell the future. I wish I could tell the story that the future has to tell, because at that point, it'd be a little scary. Hearing a knock on the door, knowing that no one's there to answer it, it's only your own hallucinations going crazy with their withdrawals. But you keep distracted. You keep distracted. You keep distracted. Magically, the urges will settle down. Mentally, you'll find your way out of this, and hypnotically, maybe one day you'll hit the triggers that make it all feel like it's shooting blanks. Just keep the anchors going. Just keep the anchors going. Keep distracted. Try not to relapse. Even if the future story is just entertaining every one of you while I sit in the darkness, sweating and wanting more, don't relapse. Do not relapse, but continue to grow. Because it's terrible being hooked on the drug that is depression. But if we can make a moment, if we can make a moment happen that replaces that form of depression, then why not? Dior, could you just step up a little bit? This out. Now, Dior, you can see that there's nothing else in that. Nothing else cool. You went through the deck. Before this whole thing started, I had this prediction. You stopped right there. Free choice. I didn't make you choose anything. I didn't make you stop on anything. You stopped right there. You will choose the circle. You stopped on a circle. Now, get on out of here, Dior. Give it up for Dior one more time, you guys. Hopefully we'll be hearing her sing later on. Thank you for listening. I just needed to get that off my chest. You know, Life of XO has been so supportive, so thank you for being so supportive. I'm going to get off here and let the rest of the people get up here and do their thing. So with that said, you've just been Trance. Thank you.